What's going on, guys? We are back. My hair's a little messed up this morning. I just woke up. I was like, yeah, let's go down and make a video. We got Grand Champ 1s from, what's his name? FentontheHuman. I'm not sure. See, like, I don't like when a name is, like, 5 words together, but it's a YouTube thing. He sent this instead of sending a replay because he's on consoles. I assume on PS4? I don't think he said. He's Grand Champs in 1s, 2s, 3s. 3s he's Super Champ, but that's fine. Solo 3 is also Super Champ. But Nap is an insanely good player, so we know this is going to be a good one. There's no sound in this. He did have, like, classical music as sound, but we're going to cut that out. So we're just going to go no sound. It'll be a nice, peaceful stream. It should get better quality as we go here. But we're just going to get right into it. Patreon.com/Gibbs00 if you want to go there to see stuff and get replays analyzed. Let's go back to the start. I remember my keys. Oh, I went too far. There's a lot of goals. Spoilers. Oh, God. Things are breaking. I'm trying. So I thought it was J and K to skip back and forth, but whatever. I got J right, so we're gonna stick with that probably for a while. So this is going to be a little weird because there's no sound, but alright, decent face-off, like both people just front flipping towards it. Nat makes a good play there to just make sure that you just tap it away. Like, if you lose a face-off like that, your best bet is to try and tap it away. So this play is weird. Sometimes it's not the greatest idea to just leave and not grab boost. He probably had time for a boost since Nap didn't grab any. I don't know if Nap could have beat him. But either way, he tries to see what type of dribble Nap does. And this is a good thing to do early on in 1s. Like, if you don't know the player, it's not a bad idea to be like, all right, here, just try and beat me. Not every single dribble will win, and dribbles will change depending. Nap didn't have a ton of boost, so I don't think he could do a lot with it. But Nap did screw up that dribble. But usually, players will do a little bit better on those dribbles around the Grand Champ level. Nap's trying again here, screwing up once again. A little uncharacteristic a bit. But now Fenton has seen 2 where there have been pretty poor dribbles, so he might let Nap come in and dribble more, because why not? At that point, Nap hasn't showed that he can beat him yet, so let him do it. Ooh, this is a bad challenge from Nap, and gets a free goal here for Fent. If we go back here, we see going off the wall, he's very patient with it, doesn't want to throw it in front of his own net, just waits for the bounce off that play and pops it over his head. Nap trying to get that challenge, but that's not a good place to be, because if you go for a 50-50 on the offensive side, if you don't score it, you're in trouble, which you won't score them 9 times out of 10. If it banks off any wall hard, then you're pretty much in trouble around that point. And then it depends if you have boost, obviously. If Nap has 100 boost, the challenge isn't as risky because he can always get back quicker, but he just completely whiffs, and that'll be a goal every single time. And in 1s, like, if you make a mistake like that, it's just going to be goal after goal after goal. And mistakes happen. It's not, no one's perfect in 1s, so it will happen. Nap trying to waste some time there, but actually just throws it right to Fent. He does get the boost, though, and then Fent doesn't get a great dribble here. So you can see right here, he goes right for the boost, which is fine because Nap has none either. There's really no threat. Fent tries to put that ball on top of his car there with that dribble, but just fails to do it. And once that fails, Nap will have the play. And right here, again, just a bad challenge. Now Nap gets the goal back. So as we can see here, this is Nap's first successful dribble in this game. So I can see why you might challenge those, because he's been having a hard time throughout this game here. But he picks it up on top of his car. He's using the Batmobile as well, so it's a little bit easier to throw it on top of your car. And then gets the flick as well. Pretty easy with the Batmobile because how long it is. And gets the goal there. So sometimes it's a good idea to try and fake that challenge. Make him do the throw and just boost down out. I wasn't checking exactly how much boost he has. The one main problem with this replay, I was hoping he would have just sent in the actual recording of the game so we could see some boost control. But obviously, he's probably not recording at that time, so it makes sense. Go back here. Nap going off the wall. Generally, plays off the wall like that are not great plays. As you can see here, Nap tries to go off the wall, tries to do an aerial dribble, but all Fent has to do is just get back behind the ball, and then he'll be able to make a play. Which he does here. Like, I think Nap thought he was going to get a better play off the wall. But the problem is now Nap is flying towards him, nowhere near the ball, so he's completely out of position. And if Fent kills this correctly, which he does not here, he throws it to the left. He could have side flipped into that and made it a really soft hit. and then he could have just followed it up and scored a goal because Knapp was still flying behind him. Knapp also doesn't have a ton of boost left. Instead, he threw it a little bit too far left, and that cost him a goal right there. He could have easily just thrown it very softly back to the middle of the field since Knapp was in no position to make a play and still had a pretty good opportunity there. So we'll go back here. I went back a little bit too far, but we'll see this one more time. See how Knapp's still falling. Probably doesn't have much. He probably has a little bit of boost because he didn't use a ton off that wall, but still. He's using flips to get back, so maybe not. Here again, he's trying to throw it on top of his car, but he put the ball a little bit too far forward on the front of his hood, so then you can't really flick it up high. You can only throw it forward. Good demo here, though. This is always a good play in ones, is to try and get a demo. And he gets it and gets the boost, too. Just can't turn around in time. Could have probably had a little bit of a cleaner handbrake turn there. But couldn't turn around in time. And Knapp also got a pretty favorable respawn there. Good play by Knapp there. It's really awkward play in that corner. And Knapp just gets away with that one extra touch, and sometimes that's all you need. And then Fent's just on the back foot after that. Like, once this corner gets a little messy, it's a smart play to leave. Fent just handbrake turned a little bit too soon while Knapp was about to start making moves, and then he tried to recorrect and go back. And I think he knows this as well. He should have probably just went back a little bit further. Maybe let Knapp try for another one of those dribbles all the way down the field and see what he can do, because he hasn't shown that he can do it across the whole field yet. He tried to challenge a little bit early, just chose a bad time to challenge because he was a little bit off-footing and didn't really work out. Off the face-off, tries it as hard as he can, just barely doesn't get it. Doesn't get the goal. Knapp now has no boost, though. Good little handbrake turn to pop that ball in the air, which is what you want to do. Nice flick as well. So this handbrake turn is what gave him the goal right here. Right here, he pops up in the air, and that's what you want to do. You want to get the ball in the air and then start playing it off each bounce, and he does really well here. So right here's the pop, then the second hit, waits for the bounce, and gets it popped in the air. Knapp's got nothing. He's also turned around, and just a good time to go up for that ball. He probably could have even went up earlier because Knapp was backwards, but still gets the goal either way. Gets the face-off win, gets the 12 boost. That's very important there. He picks up the 12 boost and then can do his aerial to get up in the air before Knapp and gets a face-off goal, which is always nice. I'm not going to get too much into face-offs because ones, it's you want to go fast and like try and power through it, like with that side flip. Sometimes it doesn't work depending on what they do in face-offs, but we're not going to focus too much on face-offs just because that's a whole nother video as well. So this face-off is a loss. What he should have done here is try and waste a little bit more time with that hit. He knows that's a poor hit. He throws it to the center. He knows Knapp is going for this mid boost. So what you should try and do is actually throw a side flip and throw it behind him. Try and like flick the ball like above him around the mid boost area, so then Knapp would have to turn around, or maybe go for a quick aerial that he can't really get an angle on the shot. Instead, he didn't do a great job. Sorry, I hit J instead of space. I'm getting used to this. But instead, he just threw it to the side, which lets Knapp's kind of stay behind the ball and then gets an easy shot here with full boost. So that's going to happen. Like against really good players, like they'll put that home like every single time. Very easy shot for Knapp. Can you hear another face-off? So a lot of face-off goals in a row here. So this time Knapp overpowers. Fent doesn't get the shot in, though. This is a little bit risky from both of them, actually. They both go for the same boost. And Knapp, So if Knapp reads this correctly and sees that Fent is going for the boost, he could have just like taken the shot, but instead Knapp goes for the boost grab, which is more of the controlled game of just trying to keep the other guy with 0 boost. Then he's no threat to score on you if you have 100 boost. And again, Knapp going for the dribble. Again, he's failing at these dribbles time and time again when Fent is around the net. That time was just a little bit of a missed shot. He was trying for the top corner. Fent going for the dribble, can't really see where Knapp is, and the easiest way to do this on dribbles is go by audio as well. When you're dribbling, you kind of have to feel out where Knapp is based on when he boosts and stuff, and if he doesn't boost, it's a lot harder to hear. Right there, Fent just gets beat. He doesn't realize where Knapp is. He thinks Knapp might be retreating, maybe. So he doesn't actually go for the flip in the air because he doesn't know if Knapp is challenging. When you know someone is challenging, then you have to get height as well just to keep it from going right over your head. But that one goes right over your head, and Knapp gets the goal. Continue here. Throw to the left. Kind of a neutral face-off. No one really won, but Knapp gets the boost, which is very important. that's why you always want to push it towards your side. So let's go back here to the face-off start. I'll explain why it's very important to try and throw it forward so then you can get your mid boost. So both of them are going for it. That was actually a bad front flip face-off. He actually got too centered, and that'll give Nap the win, or at least the push to his side more times than not. See how Nap side flips right as he hits the ball? Now his momentum is going towards the right as well, so he's going to be closer to that mid boost and have ball control. Say he loses this face-off, he would side flip to the right, but he might not have enough time to go for that mid boost, and he might just have to retreat. But this time worked out pretty well for him. So that's why, like, it is a neutral kickoff, but Nap, all he has to do is tap it once, grab that boost, and now he's in control, while Fent is stuck with 12 boost. That time, finally, Nap gets a good dribble, nice little flick, and this one was just more about the speed, just trying to get there as quickly as possible, because he knows that the other guy's going to go for the boost. Fent could have went up the wall. That might be a better defensive play there. It's kind of hard because like this play is rough either way, but if he goes up the wall, then he can challenge more of the vertical hits and also maybe turn down just in time to block the low ones. The problem is if Nap just goes for a fake at all once you're on the wall, you're kind of screwed. You can't really do much because you have to just commit right away, and generally you just don't want to be in situations where you have to commit like that no matter what, and this situation happens, and it happens all the time in ones. And it was just a bad kickoff that led to that goal. Been a lot of kickoff goals, but that's going to happen. That's ones. Just got to learn the kickoff. See, again, he side flips to the left, but you see here again, off the face-off, how Nap is trying to get more momentum going to that side compared to him. See how far Nap goes? He goes so much further to the right off the face-off that he's able to grab this mid-boost once again and take control. Luckily, that ball goes in the air, so Fent has time. Nap getting a little risky again, going off the wall, but that time was a better shot that led to Fent having to challenge in the air as well, so it's not as risky. But again, very risky play because when you're around midfield, you're probably not going to score a shot like that in high-end ones because they'll be able to defend it unless it's a really good aerial dribble. Here, Fent thought about going. He does check back and just get back in time, so it's a good play. Nap's going for a boost. Fent can see that, going for the dribble, gets the extra flick. There it is. So these plays, like, sometimes they look like, oh, he kind of got a weak touch on his first hit, but the weak touches are actually what baits in goalies a lot, because then they think that they will have the next play on the ball, but instead, since it was so weak, you can get one additional touch, and he makes it count here. He pops it up in the air, then, like, it was a very weak pop, but that's kind of what he was going for there, and then just gets one little extra touch on it. Nap didn't think he could get the extra touch, and that results in the goal. Nap going for the defense on the first hit rather than the second. This time gets a much cleaner face-off. Now Nap has to retreat with 0 boost, but he does get the ball. So these are the problems on these face-offs. Sometimes you want to go for ball, sometimes you want to go for the boost, but this time the curve kind of screwed him there to make him lose possession. I understand why he went for it. Nap gets to the dribble with 0 boost. So these plays, when you know you have boost and they don't, what you should do is do like a fake challenge. Right here, he should have probably boosted at him to pretend like he's going for it and then quickly turn around. So I like doing this in ones. Again, I am not the greatest ones player, but this play is usually pretty successful for me. I'll explain it right when it happens, when I think what he should have done. Of course, hindsight is 20/20. Right here, when Nap turns around, what I would have probably done is boosted towards the ball, but put myself between the ball and Nap, so he can't really see me, and he expects a challenge. And then, like, after maybe a half second, spin around and use that boost to retreat. And what Nap will do is just try and throw it over you, probably softer because he's trying to get height instead of power, and then you can easily make a save. Right here, see how he kind of flicked that once to see what's going on, and then he kind of just has it. But when he has 0 boost, he can't really beat you. He can't hit the ball hard enough to beat you all the way back to your net, even if you have to turn around. So try not to commit on those when you know that they have no boost to work with. Good face-off win here. That should be a goal. It is. Well done. So this one, let's go back to it. Nap seems to like to go to the right, but this one, yeah, he kind of just gets stuck in the middle, and that time his side flip momentum gave him the power to move to the right. And sometimes that's all you need. So Fent gets the goal there. Getting pretty close, 6-5. Pretty close game here. Another good win. Could go for the shot. Oh, just doesn't get the shot, so it gives Nap enough time to get the boost, which is clutch for Nap. But this play right here could have been a shot. I think he's worried about Nap coming behind him, trying to go for a play, but Nap wasn't even close. He might have had a chance to slow it down a little bit, try and get the flick better on net. And even if you do miss it, it requires Nap to go back for the save instead of going for the boost. And then you have boost control in his zone, and then you can make a better play. So this is a good wall clear. It doesn't get just enough on it, which causes Nap to get this goal right here with the little panic save. But this is a good idea because Nap is also on your wall, so this is a little bit of a better idea to go for a wall clear. Just didn't get enough juice on it. Generally, what I would do here, if I was good enough, is to try and throw it to the right side there because that's going to be the hardest play for Nap to make. But I think Fent just got a little greedy and tried for more of like a shot because he knew Nap was not in the area, just didn't get enough juice on it. But if you throw it to the right, a little bit of a safer play and keeps Nap away. And then this is just a panic save right here, right after it. Nap does get back really quickly, which is a good job by him, and gets the nice dribble stop so he can turn on it quickly. And then Fent kind of just has to go for that. He thinks that will be a shot, so he tries to go for the save, and instead Nap just threw it off the side of the wall. And then gets the goal, which I think Nap was actually trying to shoot. Just didn't really work out for him. Here we go, another face-off win. Oh, misses the boost, but it's fine because I think Nap has already retreated. He knows he has time. Pops it up to start the dribble. That's what you always want to do. Now going for the bounce shots. So this play is different because Nap waits on the last hit. It's not as easily readable. Probably could have waited for even one more bounce because you see how Nap was sideways here. I'll pause right when we get to it. So he bounces it right here, but you see how Nap is sideways. He is not coming out for the attack. Once you see that, if you see that, then you know that you have one extra probably bounce attack, but you have to try and keep him interested in thinking that you are going to go for the flick, so you want to stay close to the ball, kind of like what he's doing here, but he is actually going for the flick. And then you want to take that bounce shot. And honestly, I would throw it probably directly at him or throw it like in that near post. Because once you're close enough like that, Nap has to guess on the shot. And he'll probably try and guess in the wider sense of the net. Unless he tries to cut off your angle. But I think right there, he might have had a chance to keep Nap just at bay. But he gets the goal anyway. This is a phenomenal shot right after the play right here. So it causes Nap to go for the save. It wasn't a great save, which was good. So it was a high-quality shot. And then he does turn around and just get the ball. And those plays for Nap are really hard to read because you never expect someone to come from off screen from behind you and actually make a flick on that. But Nap had to try and go for that at that point. And great shot there from Fent. And we still have a lot of time left on this, so you would assume overtime at this point. All right, lost the face-off there. Nap just trying to spin it around, get the boost as well. Nap tried to go for the fake here. This is actually a good read by Fent. So Nap just trying to push it around as quickly as he can. He probably could have had a shot there, honestly. But instead, Fent gets the save. I just want to see this one more time. Nap right here probably could have flicked that up near post and tried to bait out Fent to go for a save. But Fent, he held his ground and then made the save on the fake out, which is not easy to do. Nap's in a little bit of trouble there. He gets the tap and then realizes, hey, I should probably leave. Great flick there. Good save by Nap, but that's going to drop right in the net with 1 second left. This is a beautiful play. So right here, it's all about clock management. Nap is trying to waste as much time as he possibly can. Now I'm getting text from my wife with baby sleeping. So Nap is trying to waste as much time as he can. He has 12 seconds left and just kind of fails at it. He shouldn't be attacking this corner at all. So this first hit right here coming up is a good hit. That's to waste time. But once it lands in that corner, don't go for this hit. Let Fent try and take it out of the corner and then just challenge him when he goes for the ball out of the corner, or just leave at that point because like if you have no boost, then you just have to leave. Right there, though, not a great save by Nap. He's got to throw that into the corner. Usually it's easier to throw it into the corner to the left, which my camera's mirrored, but yeah. Instead, he just gets it up a little bit too high, and actually a little bit lucky for Fent there that ball was basically dropping under the crossbar as well. And now we got a tie game, 7-7. This faceoff's probably not going to matter. It'll probably drop. Oh, it doesn't drop. Nap gets the chance of the shot, just whiffs on it. with the 0 boost stream. Couldn't get it. Here we go. Overtime. Overtime in ones is the worst. Because, like, one face-off could end it, and it does a lot. But luckily, the face-off doesn't end it here. Nap goes for the challenge, but because Fent also bumped him, it actually helped Nap get back quicker. Great boost grab there. Like, you always want to try and boost starve your opponent. Because now, like, these challenges right here are not that bad because he grabs that boost pellet right there. So this challenge right here, Nap has no boost. It's fine to, like, go for 50 in their area because Nap has 0 boost and you have 100. Generally, unless the ball goes directly in your net, you're pretty much safe here. And that 50 worked out pretty well for him. Nap is still trying to wait for some boost. Oh, just that one little tap. So this play was actually really good from Nap. Fent expects Nap to not challenge this at all because he has no boost. He's trying to be a little cautious. The first little tap, but Nap was already driving up on Fent's screen. Fent should have realized that and tried to play it a little bit differently, but instead he kind of just gave it away. And it gave Nap a chance to go get boost. Fent getting a little panicky there. This was like super panic mode here. He goes to the clear. Nap is retreating, so he's got a little time. He tries for that shot, which makes sense, but just whiffs on it. And then he's worried that Nap is here at this point. So he's worried about this next little touch. See how Nap, he did a front flip out right as he went for the shot. He should have heard that and known, I have a little bit more time. Probably like a good idea to just dribble this out instead of going for this little flick. That play could have been extremely dangerous, but Nap did not get a good piece on it. And Fent does turn around, trying to recover as quickly as possible. Nap gets the challenge. This should be a goal, and there it is. Fent gets the win. It comes down to a 50-50, and that happens a lot in ones. Nap trying to challenge this. Decent challenge, but since he's going to the side anyway, that ball's going to come off the side wall, and it went right to Fent. Nap, honestly, at this point, it was tough because, like, right here, he probably should have won off of this touch right there. He should have won right there off that shot. But since he threw it poorly and then he's out of position because he flipped so far back, he's got to try and challenge this as quickly as he can because he's got to cut off that angle. That's his shortest distance to the block. And then it just causes him to go into a bad 50-50. And Fent gets the win. And that was fun. And now we got other videos. The Ultimate Guide to Rocket League from Neat Mike. Fuck Neat Mike. Fuck him. Anyway, so that's the video. Yeah, great job by Fent there. I think that's the first time I've done a Grand Champion once. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys got some tips there. Go ahead and compare me to Johnny Boy because I know Johnny Boy does ones all the time. He's much better at ones commentary than me. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Later.